Hey guys, welcome to hole number one in Expert on the Summer Major. I'm going to walk you through my setup for this hole. And this particular major is very difficult, especially the par threes. Not a lot of extra shots to be picked up in this one. So basically, my approach is to get to a minus 12. If I can pick up an extra shot on 7, that would be minus 13. And if I can get lucky anywhere else, then maybe minus 14. But goal here is minus 12 or minus 13. And I'm going to show you my approach to ensuring that we get to at least minus 12. And I know on this hole you can go left or right. A lot of people are playing it to the right. I'm actually playing this to the left, and I'm playing it into the rough as far as I can get it. And then I'm playing a rough bump from the rough with a rough iron. I found in my practice that this was the easiest approach for me to make sure that I got the birdie and have a reasonable chance for an eagle even. So if you have a POC 6, 5, 6, or 7, or another club that gets you 240 yards driving distance with lots of topspin, then you can get away with you using a less powerful ball. But if you have less than that, you probably want to look at using a power 4 ball here and trying to get it down into the rough as far as possible. And if you have a POC 6, 7, 5, etc., you'll be able to get far enough down into the rough where you can actually use a machete. And you don't even have to do a rough bump. You can actually do a backspin shot. But better safe than sorry in most circumstances. So I keep the Nirvana on, and yeah. So let's go ahead and check it out. So you can see here I go first. I'm going to be switching from the Kingmaker to Blue Marble just to get a little bit of extra wind. And I'm going to be playing down the left side, full overpower, full top spin, and I think 3 side spin ish, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little more. Actually showing 5 side spin here. Be aiming it out to the left, letting it curl back into the fairway, and getting as far down into the rough as I can get. Hit a great ball there left, which is fine. You see I'll hop into the fairway. If I was able to hit a little bit further right, I probably would have got a second hop in the fairway and would have got even a little further down in the rough. But given this wind, being in this rough on this side, you have pretty much a straight tailwind going into your second shot, whereas if you play up to the right, you end up with almost a cross tailwind, which just makes the approach shot a little bit more difficult. And if you're playing the Nirvana for your rough bump here, you're going to be at mid-range likely. So when you're doing your wind adjustment on your second shot for the rough bump, you're going to want to be very cognizant of the rings, the Nirvana at mid-range versus Nirvana at max. And don't over adjust here, or you'll end up coming short in the sand, or actually going long and going over the green into the rough. So my partner played out my opponent played out to the right there. We're not even going to see his second shot, but here I'm measuring, so I'm at basically mid with the Nirvana. You can play it off to the right here and try and spin it back to the hole. Not likely you're going to make that shot for eagle, so the approach here I'm taking is a little bit of top spin and a little bit of right spin and just rough bumping it in. And you'll see when I do my adjustment here at mid distance, I'm only doing about 3 rings, just over 3 rings for 10 wind. And you'll see that I'll hit in the rough and I'll roll out towards the hole. Hit a perfect ball, which is great. Hit the rough, run out, and I'm just a little bit left. So didn't adjust quite correctly for that, but easy birdie, and that's how I'm playing hole 1 in the Summer Major. Thanks.